I don't care about you, okay? Hey, Jordan Peterson, I understand you got a lot of advice for a lot of young men that fucking can't figure out how to wipe their ass when they're 30. And they're sitting in their fucking house in the suburbs, and they need you to get on stage and talk about, you need to, you have to free your father from the belly of the whale and go and get the gold and bring it back to the village. And a bunch of fucking soft suburban faggots they don't have a purpose in life. You'd have a purpose in life if you didn't have any food, okay? Go live in a fucking project. Here's my 12 rules for life. All of those men at the Jordan Peterson lecture, go live in a housing project. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Go clean that room.
Now you have purpose. You have purpose. Isn't that funny? Isn't it funny how it works? And I think Peterson's a smart guy, and I'm not, but I think just like the idea that there's a bunch of people walking around that I just can't. What am I doing? You see Ari Shaffir went to one of the lectures. I think Peterson's an important guy, and a lot of what he's railing against is shit I think is ridiculous. But this motivational crap where people are like, you changed my life because before I met you, I didn't realize I had to flush the toilet, and I didn't realize I should have a job, and I should make money, and I just thought that I'd lay in my bed and jack off, and all the cum would get crusty, and I'd eat it. And what animals are out there that fucking can't live their fucking life? They need fucking. This is why I prefer Ty Lopez. I prefer these hucksters on Instagram that are complete, like, multi-level marketing Amway hucksters who don't even cloak it in this mythological shit. Like Peterson cloaks it in this like mythos and meaning. You need meaning in your life. I'd rather some fuck who's just like, hey, build the brand. Here's what you got to do.
Right.
Get the contacts. Do because it's like, it's clearly based on nothing. And I like those guys. I like those motivationals. I don't mind them. Mm-hmm. But the idea that there's such a need for this, that people don't fucking have any clue. And these are people that have been raised in nice environments. Not always, but in a lot of cases. They're kids from the suburb. They're bored. And they can't find any purpose. So I need somebody to come in and Gary V. Hey, thanks, Gary. Gary, thanks so much. After listening to your literal nonsense, Gary V had a quote once where he's like, if you deploy, I'm going to screw it up, but it doesn't matter because the words can get arranged in any way. It's the same horse shit. He's like, if you deploy empathy, gratitude, speed and offense, it leads to result. It's like, guys, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Do you realize what he's saying doesn't mean anything? He's not selling anything of value except garbage that you're swallowing. Did you ever get into any of those guys as motivational guys? No. Go get Gary V quotes. Pull up some Gary V quotes. We did a whole episode here on Gary V.
Gary V.
Yeah.
See the guy they quote at the ESPYs and shit? Like they have a Gary V award?
Gary V is like a guy that's like best friends with every billionaire that started a company and just somehow didn't get involved in any of them, but he should have. So now he goes on Instagram and he tells people that are like, 700 pounds that they too can own it. Let's look at some of these. It's easy to dream, but much harder to execute it. Gary Vaynerchuk. People pay money for this. Ready? Skills are cheap. Passion is priceless. Fear kills growth.